Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and today we're going to be doing my mini contemporary thon TBR. This round of the contemporary thon is going to be Memorial Day break. If you live in the US, I participate in the contemporary thon every single time. Decided I'm going to be away, I'm going to be vlogging. I just feel like I'm going to get a lot of reading done. So I have here a lot of options for the 3 prompts that exist, or maybe it's 3 days. Is it a 3-day weekend? I have a lot of options for these prompts. I just basically picked out like all the contemporaries I own. First challenge is to know how to read. The first challenge is to read a book with peach on the cover, or like pinky, orange, or either of those. Kind of like where my hair is going at this point. I haven't dyed my hair in a really long time, but I have here The Meaning of Birds, which is a very pinky, kind of looks more orange on camera I feel like, but it is a very kind of like peachy. This is a hard-hitting contemporary about a breakup, it's about loss, it's about grief, and I've been meaning to read this for a while. I think this was on my reading rush TBR, this was on my owls, this was like supposed to get read a while ago, but it did not. So I'm really excited to read this just because I know that I love hard-hitting contemporaries, and this has also been blurbed by some really well-known authors, and you know, blurbs aren't always the best judge of a book. I'm excited to dive into this. Fits the challenge. I think it's a perfect time to read this. Next up is to read a book that is 250 pages or shorter. I actually only have one book that is that short. I actually just did a readathon where I had to read my shortest books, and it got rid of that option for me. I am going to be reading Where the Watermelons Grow. This is a middle grade, and it's about a young girl seeing and dealing with her mom's mental illness, and I think that that is so interesting and such an interesting take on a story about mental health awareness. So I love mental health rep in books. I really hope that it's done really well. I think I read like a chapter and I liked it a lot. Well, first of all, I love middle grade, and I love seeing middle grade tackle such important themes that I think, at least in my childhood, were very overlooked with the media that we consumed. So I think that that's great, and I'm really excited to read it. Next up, I have like 6 other books that could fit the next challenge. And that is read a book that you think is gonna be fun. Some of these, like, the subject matter is not fun, but like I think I'm gonna have a fun time. First off, I think Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Herring Blake would be fun, because about, you know, girls becoming best friends, maybe a queer relationship, and it is middle grade, but I know that it also has darker themes. But I feel like it would be a fun time because it's a middle grade. Then I have here Let's Call It a Doomsday, which, like, I think this will be fun in a take my mind off things fun, because I can be consumed in other people's problems fun, and I've also just like forgot that I owned this book and I really would like to read it. And it's a contemporary. And I have here one that I actually think is gonna be fun, though I do not know anything about it, and that is Lost and Found by Jane Siegeloff. I got this for Christmas and I do not know anything about it. I don't think the person I got this from knows anything about it either. Yes, I thought it was pescatarian. I think it's about love. I think that that's fun, though I am having a hard time reading romances because I'm sad girl hours. And then lastly, I have another fun read that I think is gonna be fun, and that is Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I know this has to do with like boy band culture and like fandoms and things like that, and I feel like that's a really fun topic to explore in a book. It's also like about a play. I think it's like Midsummer Night's Dream, like being put on at a high school, and I feel like that's fun. I'm also like not in high school right now, so like maybe I'll get some high school vibes. Those are like the potential books that I could read. I could completely veer off my TBR and just look at what's available through my library or on Scribd or on any app that I use, but those are the books that I'm thinking of that I'm probably going to bring with me on my trip, and I'm very excited. I love the contemporary thon. I love reading contemporary books. They're a genre that I tend to read probably most frequently. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!